All right, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. All right, welcome back, everybody. Thanks for making it. Thanks for being part of our community. As always, folks, as always, let's have fun. Tonight, we'll jump into another exciting one around AI, folks. It will be a blast. Let's just have fun. Um, Invite others and let's just have some fun learning some new AI stuff. All right. Okay. So thank you. I can see Pop, Zaytun, Momo, Adekunle, Blessing. Excellent. Let me just ping. All right. So I'm going to give me 2 minutes. Let's give everybody else a few minutes to quickly join. And let me invite them and tell them we're live real quick. All right. Let's give them a few seconds. I know most of us just moved from the other program. All right. Welcome back, everybody. Let's go. Remember to like us, folks. Like us, like us. Let's go. Let's go, people. Thank you all. Thank you all. We're not going to leave our AI, folks. We love our AI, folks. Ha ha ha. We love our AI. I think that's one of my most fun stuff now. So I'm not going to cancel it for anything. Love it. Love it. All right, let's give everybody else another minute and let them know that hey, we are live. Let's go. We are live. We are live, folks. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We just want to make sure we are competitive anywhere in the world. We find ourselves, we are leaders there. We maximize the opportunities there. The world will listen and respect us. That's all we can control, folks. Let's do it. Yeah. Put the work, put the discipline, put the time, and let's just maximize it together, folks. Why not? Nobody's going to do it for us. Remember that, folks. Nobody. Nobody's coming to do it for us. We got to do it ourselves, folks. It's our show. We got to make it work. Nobody's coming. Sorry. We got to design our future, what we want, folks. There's no accident. It's a designed world. Whatever we want, we design it. And you know what? We are more than competent and able to make this happen, folks. All right. Thank you, everybody. We'll kick off in a minute and have fun. I love this, folks. Thank you all. Thank you, everybody. For those of us that, in case you don't have access to the document I shared, also, um, I think, let me double check that. Thank you, everybody. You all are super awesome, man. Ha ha ha. On a Thursday evening, there are a lot of things you can do. You chose to hang out here. You all are super awesome. Hopefully, we'll make it a fruitful, eventful night for you. Make it memorable and something that you can feel good you've added value to yourself. A 1 hour that can change your life professionally forever. Let's make it happen, folks. All right, final 1 minute. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you all for joining. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. In case you've not used ChatGPT before, don't worry. It's not a big deal. It's just one of those model out there that we use to do a lot of things now. So, but you will see a different twist tonight, and I think you will love it also. All right. Let's get into it real quick. All right. Once again, thank everybody. Just want to make sure everybody can hear me loud and clear. If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up and just say hello. Just let's chat. And please smash the like button, folks. Come on now. It's not gonna hurt you. Just click like button, folks, so that we can have more people view our channel. Let's go. Well, I want to build a strong community, and it's gonna be our community. Let's keep working together, maximize it, and make the best out of it. One of the things I'll challenge everybody here is that remember again, at the end of the day, for us, it is to give ourselves an advantage, really. Whether we like it or not, the world has changed. Now we have a few of us, probably most of us were on the previous call. We had one of our great luminary, Greg, was around. He told us about some of the best practices right now in terms of resume creation, ATP, ATS, and a lot of ways in which people are looking at resume right now. And if you are not close to that process recently, you might not know all the details. So I think that was really awesome, really. So, but think about it, folks, because every field today is changing. That's why we need people that are good at what they do to kind of tell us what are the trends out there. Because the truth is that it's changing so fast that honestly, it's almost hard to keep up. Really, it's crazy. I mean, you guys will see for most of us that have played with our Chat GPT and the last few sessions we've had on AI, and you all are amazing. A lot of you last week sent me some of the avatar you created that are talking. You guys are doing deep fake right now, really using a lot of things that is insane. The result I saw, a lot of you posted to show me was just so impressive. I mean, honestly, if I didn't want to continue doing this session, that made me so excited that okay, we need this because people are doing it. So what I'll challenge you is as we play around these solutions, just in a week, just use 10 minutes to kind of play around it. Honestly, you'll be shocked how much it can make a difference in your world. You don't have to spend a whole lot of time. Just spend 10 minutes to just play around it. You'll be shocked. I can guarantee you that, wow, what you can do, it's so beautiful. It's like you're part of a pioneer and a leader in a space that is pretty much fresh for all of us. So there's no better time in the history of the world that I've been alive outside of maybe the internet time that I would say the world just resets. It's fair game for everybody. You don't need to be no, but here's the kicker though. If you don't plug in early, I honestly think you would feel bad you did not. I don't want to use the word regret. You feel really bad you did not because you would not be one of the pioneers. Your thinking would now be catching up. But that's why I'm pushing all of us. We will be the proactive folks. And I can guarantee you, almost as sure as heaven and hell, I'll guarantee you one thing. If you continue like this, you will definitely be leader in your space. Definitely. There's no easy way around it. Not just in your space, you'll start having ideas. Listen, man, after a month of any one of us on this call consistently, you have to start something on your own. Because right now you have armies that can. You've always thought of having a YouTube page or a faceless YouTube page on certain things. Start it. I'll show you guys how you can create multiple videos and images without, oh, sure. Whatever your dreams have been, start it. That's what I'll challenge you. It's amazing what we can do right now. One of our mentors also did a pilot on, I think it's Copilot, Microsoft Copilot. It's amazing. There's so much tools out there now that it's ground zero. And guess what? The beautiful thing, in my opinion, is that all of us don't know what we are doing yet. So it makes it so beautiful that if you are positioned to even show interest, you are a winner already because everybody's trying to figure it out. You know, all of us are trying to figure it out. So it's not like anyone is the master. Nobody's and trust me, I follow all of the top guys in the world, and I realize they would even tell you, "Sorry, well, we're just trying this because it's new." So, so plug in. So I'm just saying this to make you feel to know that what you're doing counts because You are just a leader. You will showcase yourself and separate yourself guaranteed. I will assure you that for sure. So tonight is going to be one of those cases too, really. So let me show you guys. For those of you that have access to the slide, if you remember, I shared this, and sometimes it takes a while to put all this stuff. So don't. I mean, but what we're going to do tonight, pretty cool stuff. In the past, what we would have done is if you're working with a tool like ChatGPT, you write something, you move it to another tool, you go to GPT store, then you work with multiple tools. But GPT has made it now that we can actually work in the same space for all the tools without leaving. Like last week, last week there was no way we could have done this. We would have been working, and you see what I mean shortly. You would have been working in different solutions. So let's say I'm pulling a tool to help me to do diagram. I have to go and pull it out. I'm using a tool to help me with video. I will go and pull it out. But now within one space, I don't need to move. It will just be a continuous pull of work. It's amazing, mind blowing, and I'll show you tonight. And we can do it for anything, whatever topic you want. In my case, what I did was I was trying to make it something relatable to what I do. I said, okay, all of us can agree, we should protect our own network. That's fair enough. So I said, okay, ChatGPT, write me a playbook to protect my own network. It could be anything else, right? Doesn't have to be this, but this is relatable to me because I'm in the cyberspace, right? Okay, so it gave me a list of what to do. Then I said, okay, show me a diagram, a flow chart of the best practice for my home network. This is amazing. The tool came out. I mean, listen, man, for those of us that have worked as business analysts in the past or you've done design work, this is like a crazy game changer because now in one button, it can represent your thought and you can modify it the way you want to. This is crazy stuff. I mean, it's unreal what this is doing right now. It's unreal, outrightly unreal. So I challenge everybody, but this is what we're gonna do tonight. This is crazy stuff. It doesn't have to be the prompt I use. We can do other things, but now let's take it a step further. Now look at what I also said. After everything, I said, okay, what about can we make it a video also? That son of a gun turned it to a video. So you can imagine we went from within the same prompt, we went from best practices in ChatGPT. Within the same ChatGPT, it moved it to a design process flow. Within the same prompt, it moved it to a video of the same thing. This is mind blowing. All right, so that's what we're gonna do tonight. So let me just share with you. Let's just share our screen and have fun doing it so that we can just be practical and do it in real time. And you all feel free to, remember again. And these are new functionality out there, so that's why I'm sharing it. And we just enjoy ourselves doing it, folks. As long as we'll just keep trying and be the best in what we do, that's all. So let me take the first one, for example, and I'll copy and paste it from the document. So the first one, and the prompts are there for those of us that have access to the document. So we come here and I say, develop a playbook on best practice to protect my home network from cyber attack. Now, I don't have to do that. Let somebody give me a topic that interests them. You know, let's see, maybe let's take somebody else's topic so that we'll just make it fun instead of using mine that I used. And you can use your own topic, but let's take somebody else's topic. All right, let's see. Anyone? Just give me a topic that you think might be interested. Somebody might say, well, best practices for something, maybe to be an effective leader. I don't know. You could come up with anything. Okay, let's make it fun a little bit. You already have mine, you can use mine, but let me change it and make it something I feel might be just a little bit different and fun. Okay, let's say develop a playbook on best practice to be an effective, let's say political. Okay, no, let's stay away from politics. Let's say effective um corporate. Let's say effective Fortune 500 leader. Okay, let's just keep it like that. So we're just being, we're fantasizing. Okay, develop a playbook on best practice to be an effective Fortune 500 leader. Okay, you can tell you have to have a vision and strategy. people management and organizational culture, financial acumen and business operation, risk management, blah, blah, blah. Okay, excellent. You can see good stuff, right? Love it. Now let's take it a step further, ladies and gentlemen. Man, we are killing it now. What we're going to do now is that based on the above playbook on best practice, I would ask you to reflect it in a diagram. I'll use the tool. Now you'll see what I'm going to do different. All right, let it finish. For everybody, if you are using this chat GPT already, we are going to put the art sign. Once you put the art sign, it will show you all the tools you've used in the past. If there's a tool you've not used in the past, it will not show you. So you have to go to the Explore GPT, yeah, to go find that tool. But because I've used it, it will come up. So in my case, I'll click on the diagram tool. So the diagram tool, you can see it has changed. Now, if you notice, I did not leave ChatGPT. I'm still within ChatGPT, but it just changed the tool from regular ChatGPT to a diagram tool. So now I'm going to give a prompt. It's going to just continue where I stop. Now look at what I'm going to say. Based on the above playbook on best practices for leadership, I would say for leadership, on best practice for leadership, draw a diagram to reflect it, right? So I just said, okay, based on whatever you have up there, give me a diagram to reflect it. So you will notice what would happen here, folks. It would start developing a process flow for us. Man, this is crazy stuff. Let's see what it gives us. But you can tell the first step we did was, and this could be for anything, right? I'm just playing around it. Whatever I sent to the community, you can use that. But I wanted something different. So I'm just pivoting towards leadership here, right? Now look at this, ladies and gentlemen. This thing pulled a full playbook for Fortune 500 leadership. Now look at the beautiful thing. I can download it as a PNG file. If I come here, okay, beside that, let's leave that for a second. I can just come here and say view full screen here. Um, all right, let's say share this tab. Ladies and gentlemen, you can see here, this is the diagram. This is amazing. What it did now is that okay, you can see the blue guy inside, effective Fortune 500 leader. Look at how it ties everything together. Networking, blah blah blah. Ethics and responsibility, blah blah blah. Risk management. It just ties it with different colors on where this is like you've given a leader a playbook on what to look for. This is amazing, folks. You know, you can see that. That is just unreal. So let's come here. Let's go back here. Now let's take it a step further. All right. Because people like videos too, right? You see where I'm coming? I started with words. Our attention span globally is less. So I moved it to pictures in terms of graphs or tables, right? Then now let's make it the kill by making it a video. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to use the art button again. It will pull all the, there's one video app called InVideo. It's pretty good. So what I'm going to do with InVideo is I'll just go copy a prompt now. I'll show you. And we can come up with any prompt, right? So not a big deal. So I'll just come and say, combat the above playbook on best practices for leadership, practice for leadership above into a short 90-second video. And listen, folks, this is crazy. You know, I mean, for those of us that have worked with videographers, spent a lot of money on videographers, this is life changing because you are your videographer right now. See what's going to happen now? You click on enter. This dude is going to generate a video for us with images to blend with what we think. Of course, there are some other tools we can use to clean it up and all that, but it's a starting point. Step one, we got the list from ChatGPT. Step two, we got a diagram for all of those key points a Fortune 500 leader should, have. Now we're going to video. So it will ask you, are you allowing the site to trust? You say confirm because it's a different site. It's pulling data from, and you all will see this is unreal. This is amazing. Haha. It has downloaded the video already. So it will give you the link. So so let's click the link. Now, one thing it will likely ask you is it's going to ask you to this is the link. It will ask you to possibly log in with your Google um, identity. So you can use that to log in, or you might have to register with them directly. So just use your Google identity when it takes you to that site, and you would have your video. So let's wait for typically it takes like a few 30 seconds or so if it's not a lot. In my case, I requested it should give me a 90-second video. If you don't specify it, it might give you like 2 minutes or something like that, right? But because I'm thinking of attention span of everybody, I'm saying even 60 seconds is ideal. But let's say 90 seconds because it's about leadership of a Fortune 500 company and they might have more information and all that to do. So I kind of just said, okay, let's so you can see it's synchronizing the voice. Let me see what you guys think. What are your thoughts? Somebody is saying, let's see some questions. Haha. Somebody said, is this the okay? One thing I'll tell you, ladies and gentlemen, is for most of this functionality, you would have to use the paid version, the premium version, the $20 version. If you ask my personal thought about it, I think it is worth it for 2 months. I suspect after that 2 months, you will not cut the service because of the value, right? But I think it is worth it. So let's watch the video now. You guys, you'll see this is crazy stuff. This is amazing, actually. Let's watch the video together, real quick. This is amazing. Let's see. I hope the audio is there.
Becoming a successful Fortune 500 leader requires a blend of vision, strategy, and effective people management. This video outlines the key practices for effective leadership. First, develop a clear vision and strategic plan. Innovate and adapt to changes. Next, focus on people management. Communicate effectively, build high-performing teams, and foster a diverse and inclusive culture. Financial acumen is crucial. Understand financial statements and manage risks. Prioritize operational excellence, stay informed about industry trends, and put your customers first. Make informed decisions using analytical thinking. Solve complex problems and be agile in your approach. Lead with integrity and promote ethical practices. Invest in personal development, learning, and maintaining work-life balance. Build strong networks, seek mentorship, and manage stakeholder relationships. Embrace technology and lead digital transformations. Finally, have a global perspective and understand different cultural dynamics. By following these practices, you can become an effective Fortune 500 leader, driving your organization towards success.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about this, folks? I didn't comment. This is mind blowing. Somebody said, what about copyright for some pictures? I like that. Now, remember, most of them are copyright free if you are subscribed to their solution. So they are copyright free. So the licensing is free. Somebody said, I like that. Can someone specify a person's voice? Yes, you can do that actually. So if you are using the paid version, you can do that. You can change the voices. For example, here, of course, you can export it. Once you're done, you can export the video. You can actually change the voice yourself. But, you know, let me see if, let's see. And honestly, there are many tools out there today that we can use to do this. I use a lot of them myself, but for the purpose of this, for the purpose of our class, it's this is just amazing because what this did was imagine you and I, you have a particular thought in mind, and ChatGPT gave you all the steps required. You got it in a flow chart on how it will look like, and you went the extra mile to turn it to a video. That is crazy stuff. Within, we did all of this in less than 10 minutes. Oh boy. For those of my folks on the call that are business analysts or they've done implementation in the past, put in functional specs, design document, you would appreciate what I'm saying. This is crazy stuff. I mean, it's scary actually, to be honest, because man, this thing is doing some things that huh, we better be pioneers. I'm telling you the truth. If we are not the ones driving stuff, uh, it's gonna be difficult, to be honest, because what this is doing is just the more I look at it, and we've not even scratched the surface. That's the scary part of it. Because think about it, how can you just imagine something now it has turned to video? I mean, this is crazy. It first started with the narrative, so the narrative is very clear and solid. You turn the narrative into a diagram, which is visual for most leadership in any organization. Those are the things they're looking for. A flow chart, right? Then it now took it to a video. Whew, that's amazing, folks. All right. So what I would like us to do, let's see some other questions. Somebody say, somebody said this has knocked off advertisement company for sure. Well, we will look at it from positive. This will make advertisement companies reinvent and use a lot of these tools to help their clients that don't have time, right? So if I have a client that doesn't have time, of course it will affect your price. Yes, for sure. But you just have to reinvent yourself. You can't say, well, I used to be a content creator and now I'm not using any tool. You're just going to be so useless and irrelevant so quick. Within a day, you'll be gone. But if you embrace it and find ways to effectively use it, then you are relevant. That's where I look at it, really. So, yeah, you're right. I mean, it's scary though, but this is great. Mine is to make our community very empowered in any phase of life where I can say, you know what, we got it. You know, and don't be afraid of it. There's nothing, there's no big deal. Of course, like anything, you have to practice a little bit. There's none of this too. Every week, as part of my task, every morning, I don't know your own story. Every morning, I dedicate 10 to 15 minutes on AI. That's a my own design, right? That's my goal. So every day, outside of my normal task, 15 minutes in my schedule to do AI. Sometimes I'm just listening to podcasts, listening to the trends, watching AI news, whatever. Then that helps me to know, oh, okay, these are the new trends, these are the news out there. Then we use that to design and say, okay, this is what we should put our energy on. Then another thing, in case you don't know, um, on our skill with page, we have a news segment. On the news segment, it also pulls out AI news now. So I'll share it with us. You can always have that also. Just check it out every now and then to keep us up to date and just have good knowledge. All right, let's take some more questions. But really, that's really the gist for today. My goal is every week, if it's one or two things we learn, I will make sure we just learn something new. But do me a favor, try it. I challenge anybody. I think if you ask my opinion, it's probably going to be one of the best investments you've made in yourself for a long time. Spend $20 to sample the paid version for 2 months. So, do it for invest $40 technically, and just make sure you keep learning, keep learning. That's really the gist of it. Let me see any other questions. Okay, somebody said, "Can you?" I love this, Genevieve. You eat it big time. I love this. You know what? We're gonna do it. All right. Look at this. She said, "Look at this, folks. This is awesome." Oh yeah, awesome. She said, "Can you use this video for generating security awareness training?" Absolutely. For staff. Absolutely yes. Absolutely yes. In fact, we can actually do it right now, and that will be the end for tonight. But let me just let's do that right now because that's a good one. That is that's brilliant actually because I'll tell you why. Because for those of us in cyber, that's an amazing thing to think about because a lot of people need that and they will say, okay, what do we do? So let's do that real quick. This will be easy. So remember, we always have to go to ChatGPT first. We can make it simple. Just say um, security awareness, best practice, or small organization. We just keep it simple, right? And of course, you can always build it the way you want. So we just keep it simple. All right, so let's see what it says. Regular training and education, create a policy, use strong password and MFA, bam, 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 bam. Then we now go from there. I really love and appreciate that because that's so relatable for most organizations today. People struggle with this. So I think this is a good one. This is so applicable. Let me give you another. Okay, so we got that one now. We're going to just take it a little bit further and say, based on the playbook above, so on best practice, we can also draw a diagram to reflect it. But remember, before we do that, we have to go to the, oh, sure, what did I do? All right, we have to use the @ sign to pull diagram. So I just come here. All right, let's see what it gives me. It's going to give me a diagram on the best practices, for security awareness. So it's just going to draw it for me. Then after this, I'll make it create a video. I'm curious to see the video. Of course, in real life, right? We will fine tune it more. You can make changes to the video, blah, blah, blah. But this is going to give you a baseline video, which is amazing. Any one of us on this call, I think you should do it. Make it fun. You can say best practices for protecting your internet at home, then show a diagram around it, then create a video around it too. That would be awesome. And show your kids and say, "Hey, ladies and gentlemen, show your spouses, family, and say, hey, look at best practices." Now, there's another thing. Oh boy, it's amazing now. Do you know we can change our languages to it will transcribe it in real time, and your mouth will be moving like it is in different languages. So you can convert my conversation right now, change it to Spanish, change it to French, and it will look like I'm speaking the language. We call it dubbing. It's crazy what's going on right now, man. I saw it and I said, whoa, this is unreal. So now you will see me speaking Spanish and you think, oh, this guy speaks Spanish. No, or French, or Hindu, or Hebrew. It's amazing what's going on out there. There's Africana too, you know. Hopefully soon we have Yoruba, Igbo, Hausa, and Swahili, a lot of other languages out there. It's amazing, 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 folks. Okay, let's see what this guy is doing. Let's say, all right. Let's say, everybody, I challenge you, just spend a few minutes at home, play with a few of these tools. You would appreciate it really. You would just be surprised that, man, there's so much we can do, because what would happen is that there will be no task again that you will not be confident to handle, because you would have built the capacity and the resilience to tackle it. Guaranteed. If you're part of our community and you're coming showing this is the future, honestly, if you're just smart, being smart, honestly, you're just, why not every week 1 hour just come and listen and see some of the cool things happening out there. It will change your life professionally, because man, you'll be super efficient than most of our peers. It's amazing. All right, let's see. This guy's still thinking. All right. Okay, let's see. All right, let's see. While that guy is thinking, I'm trying to cheat, but let's see. So I'm pushing it to, okay, well, it's not even going to allow me anyway. But I was trying to say, based on the above, I can just, let me put the prompt ready for the video section of it. For the video section, I'll make it 60 seconds this time around. Try to be hopefully faster. Wow, this is nice. I didn't know it could do that together. Okay. So while this one is working its own too. Awesome. I just found that out too, that you can actually do both together. That's great. I didn't know. Okay, this guy is doing his own thing. This guy is doing his own thing. Okay, let's see what this video. Okay, secret awareness practice. Let's watch the video. Ah, this is awesome. So you can see the secret awareness video is now being created. I'm just eager to see. Remember again, I cheated because I made it do 60 seconds. In real life, maybe 90 seconds to 2 minutes would be better because it will give you more content. But because of our class, so that we don't, it doesn't take too long, I made it shorter. So when you work on it, you can make it long and adjust as needed. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this guy is coming up now. It's loading. I'm curious to see how it would look like. But for everybody, please practice in your space and just, you know, play around it, make mistake, just enjoy and make it, fun for yourself. And after this, we'll be out of here. Let's just finish the awareness part of it and just try it at home. Try one or two, and it's still thinking. All right, we'll see how many percent it is. For those of us that were earlier on the call, you will notice what we did before. This is the video that was created before. Let me play it one more time so that for those of us that were not here, but this was we prompted some of the best practice to be an effective leader in a Fortune 500. That was the first thing. Then after we did that also, we now prompted and it gave us this diagram. And this is amazing because it shows us all the chains of decision a Fortune 500 leader does with different colors to showcase those areas. Amazing. So this is like the brain of a CEO, what you're looking for, which we can all agree, right? Then of course, after we did that, we also went further to say, okay, we made a video based on that prompt. And he developed this video for us for like,
Becoming a successful Fortune 500 leader requires a blend of
just listen
vision,
to it.
strategy, and effective people management. This video outlines the key practices for effective leadership. First, develop a clear vision and strategic plan. Innovate and adapt to changes. Next, focus on people management. Communicate effectively, build high-performing teams, and foster a diverse and inclusive culture. Financial acumen is crucial. Understand financial statements and manage risks. Prioritize operational excellence, stay informed about industry trends, and put your customers first. Make informed decisions using analytical thinking. Solve complex problems and be agile in your approach. Lead with integrity and promote ethical practices. Invest in personal development, learning, and maintaining work-life balance. Build strong networks, seek mentorship, and manage stakeholder relationships. Embrace technology and lead digital transformations. Finally, have a global perspective and understand different cultural dynamics. By following these practices, you can become an effective Fortune 500 leader, driving your organization towards success.
Excellent. Now let's go to the other one. The other one is ready. And I love this because this is security awareness. Let's see what we got. All right, let's see. Let me share this tab. All right, this is ready. For those of us that just joined, we put a chart on best practice for security awareness. We asked it to develop a diagram, then we asked it to develop a video. So let's watch the video real quick.
In the bustling world of small organizations, security awareness is your invisible shield. Regular training and education on security should be as routine as your morning coffee. Construct a comprehensive security policy, like an architect designs a skyscraper, with precision and attention to every detail. Remember, your password is a warrior's sword. Make it strong. Equip it with the armor of multi-factor authentication. Keep your systems updated and patched, as a well-maintained fort is always ready for battle. Secure your network like a guarded castle, allowing no trespassers. Remember to back up your data regularly because in the digital world, your data is your treasure. Always have an incident response plan in place, akin to a knight's strategic plan in a joust. Limit access to sensitive information like a king guards his secrets. Ensure physical security because not all threats come from the virtual world. Stay updated on the latest threats. Knowledge is your finest weapon. Encourage a culture of security, for a fortified organization is built on collective effort. Manage vendors and third parties securely. trust but verify. Lastly, conduct regular security audits because vigilance is the price of security. So gear up and make security your organization's second nature.
Excellent. What do y'all think? That is crazy, folks. That is amazing, really. I mean, man, whoever told us to do that was just awesome. So you can imagine you build a quick security awareness campaign. It's just amazing. Of course, remember we can make it as detailed as you want. You can get into more nuances if you want to, right? But the fundamental is just this is just crazy stuff. But you know what? Try it. I challenge everybody, just practice, try it. Okay. Watch the video again and just have fun doing it. It's awesome and effortless, exactly. But that's the way our world is now. And if you don't use it, you're just gonna be, if you're not part of uh, the dinner, you'll be part of the menu. So they will just eat you up. So you better be part of the folks that are just pioneers. All right. I think this is all we got for tonight, folks. Practice, practice, practice. More to come next week. I love this AI thing because I do use it every day, at least for 10, 15 minutes just to see what's out there. Read the news, see what's the trend. My team and I, we just talk about it. I say, okay, what are the new trends? And they tell me, and I say, okay, let me share with our community. So one more thing in case you didn't know, and feel free to check this out, everybody. I think we should all check this out real quick and we'll be out of here. So officially, we've not launched this, but we're going to probably do the launch maybe next week, I think. And here's the deal: we have a tool we just built for SkillWid, and it's a tool for AI. So all our AI tools are stored here. Well, all the tools that we feel are really nice out there. So we encourage you to check them out. Let me quickly show you the screen. All right, let's go to here we go. So this is the site skillway.io, and I'll just post it in the chat. Um, the beautiful thing about this is that most of these tools, there are things that I feel are relevant for us as a community. For example, if you say, let's say, interview or resume, right? You see all the tools around resume that are AI tools out there. Zeti is pretty good. But the key thing is that because these tools, a lot of them are so new, so all of us are still trying to test and check the ones that are effective. So check whatever makes sense to you, and we vent some of them. Then for us, cyber is a big one. So the intent of the program is strictly for cyber mostly, but we added some other things. So we are still adding more tools, but hey, if you have time, just check it out too. All right, all we got for tonight. Thank you all for making it. And as always, remember, impossible is nothing. Just keep striving, keep pushing, and please strike the like button. It will go a long way to help our community. Thank you. All we got for tonight. God bless and enjoy the rest of the week. Take care, everybody. And for those of us asking about our upcoming cybersecurity program, it's kicking off March 2nd. Yep, you can inform other folks that have asked the same question. March 2nd. The current one, we're having fun, pushing hard, we'll keep trying our best. Thank you, everybody. And that's the schedule. Thank you, everybody. Thank you all. There are many things you could have done. You chose to be with us. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you.